But first, a little quick of shuffle between the teams. And the weather still has not improved. If you have been watching us since the morning, it's still cloudy outside, a bit cold. However, the conditions on the field are better due to the grass no longer being wet. So hopefully we will see less of the slipping players. And I warmly invite all of you to come watch us at the pitch number 2, a little bit farther back next to the sports center if you can. If not, we are live on YouTube and obviously on the radio. The player number 40 from York is gonna start with disc and a long throw. We will hopefully see it soon. And it's off. The disc has touched the ground in the hands of Lancaster. A long throw, and intercepted by 102 from York. No point. We're going to start from the back of the field with Lancaster number 8, passing to number 16. Back to 8, trying to score. Possibly on number 15, and that's a point for Lancaster. If you have not watched the women's game, it was a very close call, intense game. We have went to 13 points. Very good passes, very good moves. The game was very engaging. We encourage you to catch up on that stream if you can. If not, hopefully you will be able to get a recap. Some of the players that played on the women's game are now with us playing the mixed. So hopefully we see more of that amazing action again on the field right now. We are waiting for the game to restart with player number 15 from Lancaster in the possession of a disc. And it's off again. We have a long throw. York has got the disc, passing, going through the backfield. And number 30 touched, however, did not hold the disc. Back to Lancaster with number 12, I believe. Back to player number 7. And a miss by 42. Sadly, no point. However, we do hope to see some in the future. And the game is back on close defense and by York. And now in the positions of the disc is York. Going to the midfield. Player number 13 in positions of the disc and to the 17, and that's a point. For York. The game has barely started, but we already have seen some great moves and great points. So please do come join us here at the pitch number 2. Both of the teams can very do with your cheers and encouragement. Especially now, since it's the final match of Ultimate Frisbee today and the deciding one, as we are 1-1 in overall scores for Roses. The players are right now preparing to start the throw with 51 from York starting. The disc went long and has been caught by Lancaster. Player 11 past going slow and low and touching the ground. The disc is back at York. 51 to 35. Passed to 88. Trying to go for the point. Almost at the line. 31 again. 51. And sadly, it touched the ground. No point here.
And Lancaster in possession now. Swing it out wide, but possession returns back to York.
While I am rooting for Lancaster, I do want to see some York points, because up till this point we have seen some amazing celebration after the point score from York. I'm talking cartwheels, jumps.
One for the highlight reel from before as well, yeah.
Yes,
definitely.
exactly.
Yep, in the open game.
57 with the disc from York, 88, and some great tie defense by Lancaster. Oh, and the disc is on the ground, no point.
Lancaster possession now. Have the disc out wide, looking to bring it into play. Swings it infield. Oh, it's a dangerous one. It's a great catch though.
Great one. Going to
and
the
they've tried
side.
to put it down the line.
Too far away.
But the disc will turn to York. York played infield. Out wide to 102. 102 swings it inside. 103 now has the ball. Some great numbers in
I know.
Easy
to remember.
In Frisbee. Yeah. And it is a point for York. 102 with the finish. Wonderful catch. York now 3-1 ahead.
Yes, I believe
Lancaster.
so. We are 3-1.
This is to win it today between the two teams.
Yes. Men's was won by York. Quite
14 to 10.
Yes, 14 to 10. Women's
was 13 to 10 Lancaster.
10
so
Lancaster.
it was two great games, very
Two
tight
great
games.
yeah.
Yep.
Very curious to see how they will match up in mixed, as we have seen some great game from the women's team and both men's team.
Yep. Yeah, two very tight games, so it can go either way on this one.
Yes. We are waiting for the players now to restart the game. Hopefully this one will be as emotional as exhilarating as the previous two ones.
Disc in possession of York. They will throw it up the field to Lancaster. Still some team talks occurring with Lancaster.
And it's starting. Disc playing wide and high. 11 caught it from Lancaster. Gonna pass to number 2. Oh, intercepted by number 7 from Lancaster. Very nice catch. Number 50.
Played up the field.
Oh!
And York interception. York have possession now. They've swung it inside. Swung it out wide. 16 now. Has a frisbee.
Lancaster trying their defense a bit tighter this time. Oh, York going wide, and they still are in possession.
Looking to build slowly and attack York.
And
but they have got
score.
the point. Yes, they have. York have another point. 4-1 to York now. Lancaster really needs to pick up the pace a little bit.
As you can probably hear some cheers in the background. That is both the teams and the crowd encouraging their players. Hope to see you here. If you are, come by and say hi. We are very nice and very friendly.
It's been a tremendous crowd this morning, all 3 games. And it seems to be picking up as well. There seems to be more people for this final game.
I do agree. It is one of the best games to watch, so definitely should come by.
I'd never seen a full game of Ultimate Frisbee. I've now seen 2, and I've been enjoying every one of them. So, on to the 3rd game now. No turn. With them.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
What time is that?
I don't. But yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. I'll start.
To begin the run. And it is a catch by Lancaster. Passing, going through the backfield. Oh, and sadly the disc went to the side, touched the grass. No point here. York will side from the sidelines.
York out wide, swinging it infield. Again, trying to build up patiently. It's worked so far for York. Lancaster down. York ahead, 4-1. This return back to number 40 for York.
Looking for a player to pass. Passes to the 0-2? 102?
102.
Yeah.
102, yeah.
57.
Play it back. It's 57. Swinging out wide again.
Is that going to be a point?
Play it up the field to 88. 88 swings it forward. 102 on the disc now.
Very tight defense by Lancaster right now. Played it back to 57. 35. York playing it right to the side by 51.
York playing a patient game. Keeping hold of the disc.
Trying very hard to score.
And they have got another point.
There was an opening in defense and York took it. Very clever move, very quickly seen and very precisely done by York.
Potent in attack. York now 5-1 up against Lancaster. But we have seen today the teams come back very quickly in the sport, so it's not over for Lancaster. They just need to pick themselves up and the game can be back on.
We have seen teams score 4 consecutive times in a row from both sides.
From both games.
Yeah.
From both sides, from both games, we've seen that happen. So
therefore, anything can happen still.
It's early doors.
However, we can see, and based on the previous 2 games, since we were here watching, we can say that definitely the defense is a bit tighter than the previous men's match.
Yeah. No, both games that we watched before, they were leaking goals early. So this has happened again, but these teams can come back. Definitely, we've seen comebacks occur in Ultimate Frisbee this morning. Lancaster can pick themselves up 100%.
Definitely.
But great play from York so far.
Now's a little bit of time out for the teams, a little bit of time to talk with their coaches, reorganize themselves, get in the mindset of the game.
Well, time out to discuss attacking plans.
Exactly. We hope to see some great moves from both of the teams today, so I hope they can bring it on.
Lancaster haven't quite got going yet, so
yes.
We'll see what they can conjure up in the next set.
Our Lancaster fish are not swimming too well right now. However, We believe in them. Remember to keep your eye on the moments and highlights that will be posted from the Hall of Roses. And hopefully you will see some great games, a great action, and some entertainment from us.
2 great games so far and 1 phenomenal backflip.
Exactly.
Backflip or front flip?
I think it was front flip.
Front flip, even more impressive.
Oh, I know.
Even more impressive, yeah.
There was also a decent number of dives I've seen today.
Yep. I believe they called them layouts in the last game. That may be the I don't know. That may be the correct term.
Well, if
I need to
anyone
ask
here
someone.
knows, please let us know.
We need to ask someone who completely knows, but
But
that's what I heard it as in the last game. As layouts. Yeah.
there's definitely gonna be some green laundry
Yeah.
going on today.
Especially for York,
Yes.
wearing white. Yeah.
White.
Lancaster can get away with a few games before
Ah.
Watch 7.
And the game is back on. With
Lancaster picks up possession, number 2.
yes.
Look to play it through the centre of the field, aiming for number 15. She chases and
Too
not
far
quite.
away.
Yeah. Possession will return to York. Lancaster needing to pick themselves up here.
Yes, we need to see a bit more pace from them. Maybe put some new fresh legs on the field.
Perhaps a couple substitutions will be made. Yeah. See what difference that can make. But it's a great ball through the centre.
Oh, York catches.
York taking it steady now. Great long
And-
ball.
Oh, that
Number
was a
12
close
has
one.
it.
Oh,
Tries to skim it low, but not quite.
it was
Possession returns
grass.
to Lancaster.
11 from Lancaster will now pass. Oh, and I
And
believe
loss of possession there from number 11. He
yes,
seems a little disappointed there.
that was quite a body block.
Yeah, and it was a good body blow. It was a great defensive play from York, penning Lancaster in to defend. And number 13, I believe that's another point for
Yeah.
York.
That would be making our score.
I believe we're on 6-1 so far.
Oh my!
Point to York.
Well, we have seen a recovery today twice
Yep,
from both teams.
it can happen. It can definitely happen, but
Miracles do happen.
Lancaster really need to pick themselves up here. A few heads are down, a few heads hanging low, so they really need to shake off the malaise and
Remember,
kick back into gear.
it will definitely help them if you come cheer them on here at the pitch too.
Sport has been growing since the early hours of this morning.
Yeah, the
Watching all
fan
3
base
games.
definitely.
Great support for Lancaster Fish and York as well. They've travelled a long way and they've got a great bit of support.
They've made the journey and now are hungry for the victory. Can't blame them.
It's 1-1 in the prior game, so who's going to take the lead in this one?
Well, Lancaster has a bit more at stake here. With, I believe, last time I checked, York was still in the overall lead in Rose's points. So is that the pressure
Yeah,
getting
that-
to
yeah.
our fishes? One suggestion I have for the team next year, maybe our coach should be in full red
In full red to match that
to
of
match
York's. Yes.
to match York's coach.
York's yellow.
Yes. A little mind game. Let's call it.
Yeah. Tremendously fashionable to distract Lancaster.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. You can see the mind games already coming up in the dress sense. Very clever play.
A good outfit can be a weapon.
Yeah.
And 51 from York with a long starting throw. Lancaster in possession. Player number 18 trying to pass, going long
Couple
to
of good runs
15.
forward. Yeah. Swings it inside to number 7. Again, Lancaster looking up to open the strong York defence early on in this matchup of Ultimate Frisbee.
A little bit of a back pass. And
Two
number
gets it,
2.
and I believe that's a point for Lancaster.
It is a second point from Lancaster from the player number 2.
No biases here, but hopefully they kick on from this.
Exactly. We want to see some very good rivalry, very friendly competition, but also head-to-head action.
Will this pick Lancaster's spirits up here?
Hopefully.
Team's taking a breather. I believe some substitutions have been made.
Yes. Ultimate Frisbee is in all quite a exhausting sport.
It looks it. And especially considering the fact that a lot of these players have already played a game this morning.
Yeah.
On both sides.
And the game is over an hour.
Yep. And not a big breather for the women's team that have just played.
Not
either.
like football with 15 minutes. We usually get just a few in the game of a break. And now...
Very long there.
Very long. I believe it's out of the pitch.
I think possession there returns to York.
Yes.
It was a tremendous throw if anyone was on the end of it.
Fortunately, our cameras are not positioned there. If any of you have watched the previous match or the first one, specifically the first one, I believe we need to see some passes between number 7 and 8 from Lancaster, as that you actually 100% of the times results in a point. It was
I'm not sure about that statistic if you've got...
It was 3 times and 3 times it scored a point.
Okay.
So I believe that's a great statistics for us. We are now in possession. Number 7 passing to 8. Was that a prophecy? Was that a prophecy?
Let's see where this leads.
That was number 5. Oh, there was a bit of contact.
There's a bit of contact, but
nothing major, I believe. And that was a point. I believe that was a point.
Yeah, it's another point for Lancaster. And
my statistic
has been proven.
Again. I may not be a statistic major, but I sure think like one.
Yep. Well, you should be now.
I should
get a scholarship.
Honorary, honorary
7 to
diploma.
8. I thought you just waffled there. That clearly wasn't waffling. You've been focusing.
I've been focusing. Yeah. I've done my research.
Yep.
I believe that team's coach should ask me for some, advice, as I clearly have some good eye for the sport.
Maybe they would have won the first game.
If I was
you
there.
on the bench, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of tactical advice there.
What can I say? We're now having a little breather in between, a little timeout, coach's advice.
Yeah, just words of encouragement to both teams. Lancaster coming back into the game a little bit here, but still a big job to do.
Yes.
3 points behind York.
Just a reminder, the score now is
6-3
for York. Lancaster is now in possession and will start very, very soon.
The 15 throwing it long up to York. Number 40 will collect possession.
Yes. York trying to pass. Lancaster is doing quite a nice blocking. However, number 40 pass to 30. Ooh, a low throw. Very successfully executed by York.
Nice cut across the grass throw there.
Oh, and York has lost possession.
Lancaster will look to continue their scoring streak.
Number 15 with the disc.
It's a very unique throw, that, and they've lost possession. Number 30 regaining the disc for York. Possession resets. Number 40 on the disc now, swinging out wide. Down the line to 35. 35 looking to play it also down the line to 57.
57 trying to pass. However, Lancaster's defense is working. Oh,
And what a catch from 102. That was a very high disc to catch there.
very high
And
jump.
a tremendous interception from Lancaster's number 15.
Lancaster back in possession. Players right now around midfield trying to fight for dominance and score a point. Number 7 throwing, but sadly the pass was not caught. And
Caught.
and now York's in possession, trying to score very close to the line. 57 trying to pass,
Patient, very
hopefully
patient
for
from
the
57.
point.
Plays it back, but 15 for Lancaster intercepts once again.
That was a very good catch.
And they've played a floating disc across, but number 30 will swipe it out of the air there.
That was a good
Tremendous.
interception by York. Very high jump.
42, sorry. York looking to build possession up the field. 56 down the line. Back inside to 57.
57 trying to pass for the not final point, but for the point. Sadly, I believe it was intercepted.
It was intercepted by Lancaster. Lancaster will now have possession. Been a good game so far. End-to-end stuff.
Very close contact, very good fights between the players. It's nice to see that. If you are going to join us out in the pitch, please take a jacket with you. The weather has not been spoiling us since the morning.
It's been getting a little chilly.
It
Getting a little chilly. It's boys still been great. Everyone's got smiles on their faces.
The high spirits are warming us
Mhm.
up. Ooh,
great
great
catch that was.
slide on the knees by Lancaster.
Number 19, I believe that was. Tremendous catch of the disc there. 15 in possession for Lancaster. Waiting for the runs ahead.
The player 15 from Lancaster has been playing a very good game.
Yes. Some tremendous interceptions from her.
Yeah, she's been basically saving quite a lot of the throws.
In the centre of the field, she's been the creative outlet for the side. Number 8 now. To number 7. Oh, what could happen here?
Back to number 8.
If this happens again.
Oh, that's a bit
It was
wide
unlucky.
throw.
It was unlucky.
Almost getting our camera. However, not quite, fortunately for the camera. However, sadly, that was no point for Lancaster.
No point between 7 and 8.
No point.
Which was
First,
formally a guarantee.
formally guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now a high possibility.
Yeah.
42 from the sidelines. York
marked
passes
heavily.
to 57, and that was
So
back to Lancaster.
Lancaster this now.
Number 2 to 15, back to 2. 15, oh!
A little
And
high for
56
15 there.
intercepted. I believe we are now 7-3 with the score.
We are 6-3.
6-3.
6-3.
My apologies. I went
We
ahead
believe
of
we're
myself.
6-3. We are still new to Ultimate Frisbee.
And I am new to math.
And you're new to math. So we
Bear
believe the
with
score
us.
is 6-3. We will confirm that in the future, though. Definitely a York lead, though. We
Definitely.
can confirm that. Definitely a York lead.
Number 2, I believe number 8 that was. With now
Number 8? Where's
Four.
number 7?
Uh,
No ball to number 7?
number
Now number
15.
7, but it's been intercepted.
Intercepted.
And I believe there's been a goal for Lancaster in the lacrosse game.
I think so too.
I believe that's a men's lacrosse, and I believe they're ahead against York on the pitch, on pitch 1 next to pitch 2 Ultimate Frisbee has been taking place.
We are starting from the sidelines again, I believe, with York possession. I am not quite sure. I believe there's some discussion going on because if you don't know, there are no referees on the pitch, as Ultimate Frisbee is self-deciding.
Self-refereeing, yeah. This, as the previous commentators pointed out, there is no need for a referee. They just decide these decisions between the players. Yeah.
Ultimate Frisbee is a very respectful and very friendly sport.
You felt that though this morning. It really has. It's been a tremendous morning for Ultimate Frisbee.
A lot of
no
respect
disputes.
between the players.
Yeah, a lot of respect. No disputes. Oh, no real disputes over calls that we've seen.
No bad blood.
No, none at all, and it's been tremendous to watch. Great sportsmanship from both sides.
And that was some air horns, if you could hear that.
And that looks like a point to Lancaster. And we are now
4-6.
4-6 in favour of York. But Lancaster have caught up. They were 6-1 down. As we've said, this sport can change.
Anything can happen.
In a moment, and Lancaster well back on the way.
Yeah. If you're either a fan of Ultimate Frisbee or lacrosse, please.
We've got a lacrosse ball.
We've got a lacrosse ball on the field.
Nearly hitting us. That could have been bad.
A little mix between two sports, maybe.
And a tremendous throw back, and lacrosse begins
From
again.
Our amazing technicians.
Little timeout here.
Yes.
Two sides making some changes.
That will start again from Lancaster possession, number 15.
Number 11 back on the field. He's been
Took a little rest.
He's took a little rest, but he's been tremendous defending.
Yeah.
Number 11.
Very good defense.
A lot of height now on Lancaster's side. Should help defensively.
If you were watching our previous commentary on the previous Ultimate match, you may have heard the player number 20 from the men's team giving us some inside info, inside commentary. A very good commentary, if you have
I
time.
believe he was Oscar.
Oscar?
So big thanks to Oscar for helping us out on commentary.
Yes.
Teaching us a thing or two. We're trying our best here.
We're not as good as Oscar.
Not quite.
But we're getting there.
We were getting there.
And now number 15 back with the disc in the end of the field. And that's a point.
Is that another point to Lancaster?
Very quick point for Lancaster.
The comeback is most definitely on Lancaster with the point.
They have the momentum.
Number 10 with the goal. Final catch. Ooh, and a big hit over in lacrosse.
Lacrosse is getting quite heated.
Certainly not over here in Ultimate Frisbee. The game is getting heated.
The game is getting heated, but the
the
players
players-
are very civil, very respectful.
Yep.
No contact whatsoever.
No, it's been tremendous to watch. Another little timeout here. Two sides deciding on their future plays.
Timeout definitely needed for the players. You can see they're getting tired, but they're still fighting with all their might.
York losing the potency in attack over the last
The
few
momentum.
possessions. The momentum has shifted in Lancaster's favour, but they are still ahead, York. You have to remember this. If they can get a couple points on the board, then they will keep up with their lead.
If you have time, please join us. There's still around an hour of a match left, so you're definitely gonna still see a lot of action. And that is gonna be possession of York. Number 40 trying to pass, going to number 30.
Great swing to number 30 there.
Number 30 has been quite active and quite
And
a
it's
good
swiped.
player.
It's swiped by Lancaster. Number 2 has swiped it.
Very good interception. The possession will go back to Lancaster.
A lot of support from the crowd here.
A lot of support for Peter.
Peter.
I'm not sure
Yes.
which
And
of the
a
players.
low throw has landed at the hands of number 56, and Lancaster, I believe, are level here. They have brought it right back. And this is what we said. We've told
Bring
you on
it
the commentary.
back home.
We knew this would happen. We called it. We knew
We called
7
it.
and 8.
7 and
We're gonna get a goal, and now we knew it was gonna swing back. But
basically, my math is mathing again. Took
It's
a bit
a
of a
tight
fall,
game now.
but yeah.
all to play for.
I believe we're seeing a switch or nope, that's just a water grab. Or maybe there will be a switch.
And there's a couple of substitutions that can be made here
Yes.
for Lancaster. Plenty of rotation probably needed.
Definitely double the options since it's a mixed.
Double the tiredness though, with both teams
Yes.
having already played.
The men's team has a bit of an advantage because their match was way earlier.
Yep. Yeah, they have a good hour and a half.
Yeah,
little bit
of
of rest,
time.
Although sometimes that can be a problem though if you start seizing up, you start losing energy, and but maybe the girls from their victory on the Lancaster side will keep up their momentum. But we'll see how it goes.
Good motivation.
Yeah, we will.
But the men's team has the need to prove themselves
100%.
against their loss.
On the Lancaster side, 100%, and the women on the York side. So
Exactly.
this is why it's going to be a great game, and so far it has been a great game. 6-all, 6 apiece. We'll see how this goes, but it's been a tremendous matchup so far. So
The stakes are
little
the
miss
highest.
out, but we're back on track.
We're back on it. The stakes are the highest in this game, as this is a fight for the main points. Whether it will go to York or Lancaster.
I believe possession will get underway soon.
From the Lancaster side,
They will throw it up the pitch to York
yes.
to return the disc. Number 8 will swing one forward now. Lot of curve on that. Got to think of the impact of the wind now. It's
Yeah.
starting to get a little bit.
The wind is picking up.
Yeah, it's picking up a little bit, and well, that can be a big factor maker in ultimate frisbee.
Definitely. Well, York officially now back in possession. The game is starting.
I'm starting to feel that breeze a little bit. I see how the two teams.
Oh, and that was quickly intercepted, I think.
Adjust to that.
Or is there going to be some discussion?
Seems to be a little bit of discussion here between 11
Yeah.
and I can't see the number, but one of the York players. There's a little bit of discussion here,
Whether
trying to
that
work it out between themselves.
interception did happen or did
I believe
not.
the interception did happen, but I believe there may have been contact. So we'll see how this one,
Results itself.
this swings here.
We definitely have some sort of communication going through, some discussion.
It's great to see though that they can work it out. Well, I mean, we'll see because they're still trying to work it out, but that they have so far worked it out between themselves.
They
And
did work it out, and I believe
have.
it is Lancaster.
no, it is
York possession.
Your possession. Your possession.
So the interception is now off the table, as it did not happen. 103 from York with the disc. 56, I believe.
Yep.
Now.
York really needing to get back into gear here. They've slipped off a little bit. Started so strongly as well.
Yes.
We've seen what they can do when they've played a nice long
And
ball up.
will that be? Oh, no
Nice long
point.
throw up.
That was a very close call for York.
It was a tremendous run as well by 51. I believe number 30 looking for him with the throw, but not quite. Not quite a goal from York. Plenty of support for York.
Some cheers going on from the side.
They definitely need it. They definitely need it right now, even though it is a tie game. Just feel that the confidence is lacking over the past few minutes.
Bring back the energy. Oh,
But they
that
have
was a
just-
tumble.
They will get possession back.
Yeah. Tumble from Lancaster.
They'll play it
and
quickly as
York,
well.
And possession. Very close to a point. We're at the
Number 51.
51, trying
Turning,
to, going
twisting, turning.
very wide to the side.
Oh,
And
that's
that
a
was-
tremendous catch by number 30. A
amazing.
highlight reel catch, perhaps?
I believe so.
I think we're going to have to note this down somewhere. We don't have a pen.
We did lose
We'll
our
find a pen. And we'll note that down. Number 30. What a tremendous catch that was.
tremendous catch with a cartwheel. I think that was a cartwheel.
It was a dive. It was possibly a cartwheel. We won't oversell the people on what it was, but if it was a cartwheel, then it's even more impressive. But York now regain the lead. Confidence is back for York. And they will wait with possession. I believe a timeout has been called again. Lancaster just trying to regroup, sort themselves out defensively, try and get back into the game.
And we are seeing a lot of you turning up. We are very pleased to see that. Very happy that you're coming here and supporting both of the teams and enjoying yourselves, hopefully.
That's what we want to see. We want to see both sets of fans from York coming all the way that they have. I mean, it's great to see, and we've got obviously plenty of Lancaster fans. Not too big a journey for them, but you know. But still, we still need we need both sets of fans here today, and we have had plenty at Ultimate Frisbee. All 3 games have been a tremendous atmosphere at them.
We're back with the game now, though. Number 15 from Lancaster is in possession, passing.
Playing it back there, but playing it forward to 7. It's intercepted by 17.
To 102 from York. And now wide? 35, I believe that was a point.
That's a point for York again. I believe they're now 2 ahead. They have changed the dynamic of this game drastically.
7-9? 8-6.
8-6 for York. Pete again, a tremendous amount of support again. This Peter.
Come on, Peter.
He's got to deliver after this support.
Guys, just to make sure you remember, since there's a little timeout going on right now, we are live on YouTube with video and audio. With audio, we're live on Bear Lake FM and on URY from York. Please listen to us or watch wherever you can, and if you can, come join us in person.
Please do. We have plenty of support in person. But we can definitely do more. The more the merrier today.
Exactly. Never too much of your support here at the pitch too. The teams had a little timeout with York going back to their positions. Lancaster still debriefing. I believe this is the main middle break.
Yeah.
As it seems a bit longer than the usual ones.
I believe it may be half time here. But as we said, we've seen plenty of support. Pitch 1 as well. Also has got plenty of support.
Lacrosse gathering quite a crowd. However, don't forget about us at the Ultimate Frisbee.
I don't think people have. We've got plenty of support as well down at pitch 2.
Yeah.
And it's not, as we've mentioned, it's not the greatest weather today. It could have been a lot better, and there's still plenty of people.
I believe I've just seen our biggest supporter, a little fluffy 4-legged one. So if you have your cute dogs, come with them, take a photo. Maybe if you're lucky, you will be on socials from Roses. You never know.
We'll try to look at all of them.
Yes, and I believe we're getting back to the game with York throwing for the Lancaster possession.
101 will take a big run up here and swing it forward. And Lancaster will regain possession.
Yes, and
88 right on the
Lancaster. That's player 11
high
from Lancs.
Number 11 for Lancaster, and he tries to swing it to a 7. 7 did catch it, actually. That was a tremendous catch.
Took a little fall, but never letting go.
He took a tumble, but he kept hold of it somehow. It was a brilliant catch there from number 7. Your personal favourite, number 7.
My personal favorite, along with number 8.
With number 8, you cannot forget number 8 as well.
Only together. And
Number 11
Lancaster
in possession now.
still backfield, trying to go through. The defense from York is quite tight.
It's very, very patient from Lancaster, starting from the back, trying to build up the field.
7 passing
Swinging
to
it down the line to
8.
Oh, 7 to 8 again.
It's getting serious.
Number 8 swinging inside across the field. Will 51 get it? No,
Yes.
he won't. Lancaster
Our
still in
Lancaster
possession.
still in
Number
possession.
15. With the disc now.
Oh, it's going to be a long one. It's
Looking
going
to
to be
play
a
it
long
far.
one.
Number 8 catches it, and it is a point to
It is a
Lancaster.
point.
7 to
And-
8 again. The reliable pairing of 7 to 8.
Exactly. The teamwork between them is quite good, I have to say that. And I
It was the
believe
ball from 15 now that
Yeah.
got it through to 8.
exactly a
been
very
tremendous.
good pass.
I believe we're on 8-7 to York.
Oh,
So Lancaster
lucky numbers.
8 and 7. Yep, they've
Again.
appeared a lot in this commentary. Lancaster still a word to do, but York have been playing tremendously well. Both teams have been a little bit streaky, but
Yes. I believe it might be the tiredness and exhaustion catching up to them. Additionally, it might be the weather, as they have both of the teams with all of their players have been outside supporting each other through all of their matches, which has been since 9 a.m. today. And as we mentioned, the weather is not spoiling us.
Yep. And we have been here since 8 a.m.
Yes.
this morning,
Just for you guys.
just for you. So please enjoy it.
We hope you enjoy. And remember to keep listening and watching to us on YouTube, on Berlick FM, and you are why.
You are why the
Your York Radio.
York Radio, Berwick FM, Lancaster Radio,
yes.
LA1 TV, Lancaster TV,
And
Wise
YouTube,
TV.
I believe it's the YouTube, Rose's YouTube.
Yep,
So
yep.
it's shared.
Yep.
Shared custody over that.
If you are watching it live, though, please feel free to come down. All the support is necessary for this weekend to be a success. We do have plenty, though, but
Yes.
can always do some more. And,
Never too much.
Never too much support, no.
And I believe York now is in possession.
hmm
We will see how it goes. It's a very interesting situation on the field. Almost all the players lined up, but it's slowly getting separated. Number 17 in possession from York right now.
Feel like in this game, it's who deals with the fatigue of their previous games better.
Yeah.
But both teams not lacking in energy.
Huh?
It has not been a.
We have
it's probably
another
been the
situation.
quickest game we've seen today.
Another situation coming up.
Another dispute, yeah.
I believe 102 from York and
Number 11
8?
of-
No. I think
is
it
it
was
8?
8, maybe.
8 and 11 seem to be disputing something, and we've seen plenty of defensive work from both sides today, but the self-refereeing has worked out very well for both
Very
sides.
well.
Yeah.
No complaints from any of the teams.
I have seen 2 self-refereeing decisions go in favour of York, though.
There was a bit of contact there, but I will. Okay.
Another dispute.
It was a bit shoulder to
Oh,
shoulder
goodness.
mid-air jump collision.
Is this getting? This could be getting feisty. No, it isn't. It's been very reasonable.
It's been very diplomatic.
Yes, it
Obviously,
has.
the emotions are a bit high. However, nothing heated, nothing major happening between the teams. Still very respectful. There's no shouting going on between the teams.
No, just discussions. I have been noticing, though, there's been a few more discussions in this final game for the winner takes all of Ultimate Frisbee between Lancaster and York. Perhaps does that have something to play in the amount of disputes occurring? Both teams deciding between themselves.
It seems to be a bit longer discourse this time.
Yeah.
However, I think it's getting sorted slowly.
It is a little hard to see from our
Yes.
vantage point here. Our vantage point?
Vantage.
I wouldn't necessarily even say vantage point, but we have got a nice little gazebo. If you see a purple Lusu gazebo,
It's us.
come and say hello. Go and say hello.
We're back in the game. They have resulted it. Starting with the player number 2 from Lancaster in possession, passing to 11.
Little 1-2 there between 11 and 8.
And 11 is going to try to pass. However, the York defense is making it difficult. However, it was successful pass to number 2. Fighting for a point close to the line, number 8.
Patient build-up again from Lancaster.
Looking for a possible pass.
Tight defending from York, though. It's been a tremendous affair so far between the two sides.
Number 14, close to the line, but sadly had to throw back. 11 again with the disc. Back to 2.
Oh, it's a lovely ball. Lovely throw in field to number 8.
8 in possession. Lancaster very patiently trying to score that point. And that was, I believe, a point for
I believe
Lancaster.
they've got it. Lancaster have got another point here.
Number 7, I believe, scored.
Number 7 again. Number 7 again.
And that makes us
I believe that's level.
8-8.
8-8. Tremendous matchup today. If you are watching the lacrosse, switch over to see Ultimate Frisbee. Have a little look.
Exactly.
Have a little look.
Our colleagues from the lacrosse coverage are very lovely. However, I believe in Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah. They're great, they're just not quite Ultimate Frisbee.
Exactly.
No. Frisbee has been very ultimate today.
It has been. There has been some great moves, great action, great tricks.
Great tricks, great front flips.
Exactly.
Well,
I believe.
And a dive as well
And a dive.
in this game.
Quite a few dives. I believe the gymnastics team could potentially look for new members out here in the Ultimate Frisbee team.
100%. A lot of agility on the field today. A lot of movement.
Definitely.
It's been great to watch.
And Lancaster will throw for York position. However, we are still waiting for the final preparation for the both teams declaring that they're ready to start this little section of the match.
Yeah, a couple more stoppages here. Maybe a little, again, as we've mentioned, a little bit of fatigue, a little bit of tiredness.
I think there's some switching going around in
Substitution
York's
being
team.
made, yes.
Believe
42 off and
now
56
back in.
on the field.
Yes.
And Lancaster will look to throw this up the pitch to York.
Oh, important to note, player number 11, which we have seen a lot of defense work from, is now on the sidelines.
He's now on the side, yes.
Yes.
A substitution has been made. We'll see who's taken up that position in a moment. Number 15.
It's all
swinging across.
Oh, a bit to the side. Oh, too much.
Seems
to
like the wind
side.
called that one off.
Yes.
Perhaps just not the best of throws, but you know it is interesting to see the factor that the weather will play today. Wind picking up a little bit.
Fortunately,
perhaps.
we have not seen the rain today, as or maybe unfortunately for the dives.
Don't tempt it. Yeah.
Oh, and we
picking up a
back
little.
in the game with interception by York, 102. No, 103.
103,
Sorry.
Yes, 103. But a point
And
for
the York
York.
scored.
103 throwing it to 51. 51 been making some great runs today. Very lively
Very
in
good.
attack.
That is
York
9-8
take
for
the
York.
lead again.
Very
Again,
close
take the
match.
lead. It's been. It has been end to end. It's been very, very good this game between Lancaster and York. Winner takes all in Ultimate Frisbee.
Exactly. Aside
And
from
York
the
so far,
beginning, we
believe.
have been having a close call
Mhm.
between the teams.
Well, Lancaster have done a lot better from their poor start at 6-1 down. They have improved dramatically, but York do just keep pulling ahead just about. I don't believe Lancaster have led.
I don't
Unless
think
they're-
so.
yeah.
1 point, I think,
At the
maybe.
very first,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
But York have definitely led for the majority of this one. And they'll look to continue that.
I believe, as we're seeing a lot of players resting a bit, I believe the exhaustion might be getting to them
100%.
quite intensely. That's probably why we have seen quite a few switches in the team players. Number 11 back on the field after a very quick,
Number
very
7,
short switch.
number 10, and number 99
are off.
come off. So there must have been a couple of substitutions there that we've seen.
Yes.
Oh, we've missed out on.
We now have number 11 back on the field.
We do just keep pointing out number 11.
Because
There are
I've
plenty of.
because I've noticed that he came back and I can't see.
I can't see who swapped. I believe there's a couple of us that
I
swapped.
can.
I believe number 5 has come on the field, but he's now going off the field.
Swapping again.
So another
with,
substitution.
16?
16, 19?
16.
Number 16 is on the field for Lancaster.
11, 16, and I believe 14 are the new players.
Yep. Yeah, looks about right. And
that came to the field from the Lancaster side. Sadly,
Lancaster in possession as well.
we cannot see very well the numbers of the York side while they're switching teams. Therefore, we can't tell you exactly who new came onto the pitch from the York side.
You'll be able to see that live though on the YouTube stream.
Yes.
Oh, and that was nearly a tremendous catch from number 56. It just bounced out of his hand there, and York regained possession. It's tight on the press now, number 56. Lancaster looking to pull it level again. York in possession. Swinging it infield to number 30, and that's a tremendous catch from number 30.
Number 30 has
Playing
been...
it out to 42. 42 plays it long to 17.
And almost
And
a point
17 to number 40.
with a little tumble and turns with the tumble.
It was a great play. It was a great play.
Was.
Is it a highlight play? Have we
I
added another
believe
one to the
so.
highlight list? Number 40. You've made your way to the highlight list. Very well done there. It was a good bit of play, good bit of transition play from York. Long ball up the field, long throw up the field. I keep doing that. My apologies. And playing it around very nicely to get the finish.
Exactly.
Very well done. York now 2 ahead of Lancaster.
And we can now see, due to the switching sides, we can
10
see
to
the
8.
players switching better. Numbers 17, 57, and 30 from York have went off the field with, I believe, getting switched by number 16. Is 35 a new player?
I'm not going to lie to you, I'm struggling to see these numbers. So I know 2 have gone off for Lancaster.
Oh, I think we're going to see more switching from the York side as number 15 just went off.
Number 15 does go off for Lancaster, for York, sorry, and I believe number 30 has gone off for York.
101 and 88, I believe, are new players for the
88 is
York.
new one. Yes, he's fresh on.
So some new faces for this match.
Yep. 51 in possession
51.
for York. He will throw it very long upfield.
For Lancaster.
15 will look to catch, and that she does. Swing it to number 2. Number 2 in possession for Lancaster, throwing it out wide to number 7.
I don't believe, sadly, number 8. Oh, number 8
Number
is
8
on
is
the
on
field.
the field, don't worry. For Lancaster fans, 7 and 8.
7 and 8, please
Are on the
remember.
field.
Oh, an interception.
York
Oh,
snatched out
and
the air.
collision, double collision, and interception by York and double collision on the field.
But fair play to both of them. A little handshake there, I believe, just a coming together. Accidental
Yes.
coming together.
It was a total accident. Everyone's fine, and they're resuming the play with York in possession,
Great throw as
throwing
well.
it wide. And that's a
88 catches. It's
point.
another point for York. Lancaster have fallen behind after doing so much work to get back into this game.
But maybe that's a good thing, because Lancaster
Perhaps
always
it is.
comes back. They always score when they're down.
Yep.
So maybe we need to lose those few points to win the overall match.
Well, what? I believe we're on 11 to 8.
Do you think it
in
will
favour
go
of
into
York.
13s?
It could.
It
We've
could.
seen it happen twice today. I expect to see it a third time today.
Exactly. It has been quite a intense match.
100%. It's been very intense here. We do expect to see Lancaster to come back at some point, but they need to shake off the Malays a little bit.
They need to do it quickly.
And they do need to do it quickly because this game is could be coming towards its end.
Yes, we have. We've seen switches from Lancaster. 4 players off the pitch. a lot of changes. I believe we have
We have a few players on.
we have
A
a
few
few
players
players
on.
on. Number
15 for Lancaster has it now.
Number 2, back to 56.
8.
8.
8. Your favourite 8
My favorite
has
8.
has
Now
the
11.
disc again.
Going
11
back
will
to
play it
2. 11. Trying to go forward, however, the defense of
Plenty of
York
space
is
for
very
8
tight, very centered around the middle. Very hard to go through. One has to go
Playing through
around.
centrally, yeah, they've got to swing it out wide, Lancaster, a little bit, and try and break down that York defence. A tremendous catch from number 8, jumping high to
They've managed
reach
to
it.
do so.
We'll look to play it inside.
Number
15 now.
15, 11. Back to 15.
Lovely little 1-2.
But caught by 2. Oh.
A lawnmower of a pass. A grass cutter of a pass from 15.
Low but successful. Back to 15, 11. 15 and 2 again. They're trying to go through the field, but it's very difficult. 11. As we mentioned before, the defense of York is centered around the middle. Therefore, Lancaster has a bit of a trouble going through the field. But
A great long
it's
ball from 8 to 56.
56. His
Back to 8 again.
8. The closest we've gotten to the line
Wide
for
to
a
number
while.
2.
Number 2. Is it going to be a point?
Very patient play from Lancaster. They're
11.
trying their best to break down this tight York defence.
Few passes between 11 and 15, going to the side, trying to go around York. Back to 2.
Nice quick interplay
15.
from Lancaster, trying to break down York. They need the points here.
8-15 again. Back to 2.
Plenty of space for 2.
Is it going to go around or through?
Playing
Oh.
it through the centre to 11.
11.
11 to 8. This has been a great set of passing play from Lancaster. Let's see if they can
the
finish
wind
it.
picked it up. No, we have lost that disc. It goes back into possession to York, and we were so close.
What's the most annoying about that was there was a ball from 8 to number 7. What could have been.
What could have been
What
a
could have
very
been again.
likely point.
Yeah.
Sadly never made it. York now going very long and successful to number 30. Almost halfway through the field already after 2 passes.
He's been the danger man, number 30.
He has been. And number
Real
17.
playmaker for York, and I believe that's another
That's
point
another point for York.
for York.
Is
They are
that
very pleased
that
with
was
themselves.
a match point, I believe, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
With York winning the mix as well as men's. Therefore, meaning they have won the ultimate frisbee officially, with Lancaster winning women's ultimate frisbee.
What a matchup we've seen today.
Honestly, the plays from both of the teams have been phenomenal. Oh, are we going into 13s?
I believe
I
so.
believe-
I don't believe the game is done yet.
Or
Plenty of cheers on the York side.
I don't know, we might be going into 13s. What's the difference?
I think the game continues. A little timeout here. Yep. York in possession. We'll throw it back to Lancaster
I
when the
believe
timeouts are finished.
York needs one more point. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for the previous confusion.
We learned most of what we know about Ultimate Frisbee from the last commentators, so we are doing our best here. But we have been thoroughly enjoying this game, and we hope you have at home as well, watching, wherever
hope
you're watching.
Yes, we hope you're learning with us along the way.
Yeah, but we thoroughly enjoyed, as we've said, and we hope you've enjoyed it too.
Definitely new favorite sport.
100%. No, it's been a great sport to watch. I love any sport that refers to itself as ultimate anything. So Ultimate Frisbee,
Is definitely
close
worth
to my
it.
heart now, 100%.
Lancaster in possession with number 2 with number 15 with a disc. Now
Number
in
15,
number 2.
been at the centre of many plays today. Number 15.
Very
for
good
Lancaster.
teamwork. Essential in the midfield, I would say.
Mhm.
Very effective. Very
Number
good at
2
intercepting and catching.
On the disc now, throws it to 15. Will
Is
she
it gonna?
catch?
Yes, I believe that's a point for
it's
Lancaster.
contested.
Oh,
Let's just check this because
it's gonna be self-deciding again.
there seems to be a little bit of discussion. Number 15.
Oh, it's fine. The point
is
did
claiming.
go to Lancaster.
And Lancaster do get the point. Yep.
It was a great
Game
catch.
back on again.
Number 15 again with amazing moves, catching a very long shot.
Pass? Shot?
I
Pass and shot?
Pass and shot.
By number 2, I believe, with the assist.
Yes, I think so too.
Great bit of play, though. And Lancaster, could they be back in it? Could they claw it back
Could they?
again?
We're getting closer.
100%
We're
we are.
getting closer.
York just need to get themselves over the line here, it seems.
We have seen comebacks like that.
Yes, we
All
have.
is still possible in the ultimate frisbee.
That's why I'm a big fan of ultimate frisbee now. It's possession and momentum seems to switch hands very, very quickly.
I think momentum is one of the most important.
Yeah.
Once you have the momentum, you can climb quite a few points.
In quick fashion as well. Let's not forget, York were 6-1 up.
Yeah,
Within it felt like the first 5 minutes of this game, and
definitely.
thought Lancaster were dead and buried, but they've
Very
clawed
quick
their way
action.
back a number of times today, and they're gonna try and do it again here as 15 lofts it up the field.
It's gonna be York's. It touched the ground. It's still York's possession. However, now we're seeing
Number 16 out wide.
a little more action from Lancaster in the midfield.
They're gonna have to be tight on the defensive side, Lancaster.
Exactly.
They've got to stop them here. But
Oh, yes!
I was very close. You can't celebrate. We're
I'm
unbiased.
not
You
celebrating.
can't
I'm
celebrate York not
celebrating
scoring.
great moves. I just don't want the ultimate frisbee to end. Therefore, I am extremely
right.
happy that it's still continuing. However, if it was successful, it would have been a great move.
It would have been a phenomenal move because it was a great dive by, I believe it was 42.
30 to 42, I think. It was a long pass, a very long dive,
And
and a very long and
in-swinger
high pass
by
to
Lancaster. Is that number 30 again? That's
I
a
think
tremendous catch to pluck it out the air.
Number 30
Stopping Lancaster.
has been having great games.
Defensively solid. York.
Almost not showing tiredness in his performance.
And he does throw it out of play there, but it's
I believe
trying to play it quickly, trying
that
to just
will
get
be
that.
Lancaster possession.
It'll be Lancaster possession, yeah. I think York were trying to just quickly nab the final point there just by throwing it long.
We are celebrating both teams here on this broadcast.
Well, you didn't.
but I am
You
now.
didn't quite.
I am
You
now.
are now. You are celebrating the game
I am
continuing.
genuinely celebrating the game continuing, as not many
What
of you
a
will
catch
know.
from number 8. But he's dropped it there. Very
drop
unlucky.
catch by number 8. I have been watching all 3 of the matches since the morning,
Yep.
and I've enjoyed every one of them. And I
They've all
am
been great. And
definitely missing. Oh, and that's
York-
a point for York.
York have got the point there.
Officially,
Number
I
16.
believe winning.
well,
Yeah.
let's hold off here.
Not
wait,
again.
Let's be patient here. Let's see how this goes.
I think we can say they're winning as
They are winning.
well. Yeah.
I don't believe they have won just yet, but yeah, I believe the game still continues.
Is it still Oh, is that a player switch? Another big one, I think. Number 30 is going.
Point.
Number 30 is going off the field. He was a main.
He was integral to that York
Yeah.
attack and defence.
I would
the
say more
throws.
attack.
He was
did
doing
some
a tremendous job here.
Yeah. He did some good defense moves, but he was
A real threat from end
Basically,
to
yeah.
end. Yeah, 100%. He stopped plenty of Lancaster attacks, but he started plenty of York attacks. And
definitely. I believe we have a 101 again. I think.
I believe 103 is back on the field. With
Yes,
number 88 is also back on the field.
35.
35, yeah. I think a few substitutions have been made from both sides here. Lancaster also in the distance. We are struggling to see it, making some substitutions.
Sadly, after the side switches, Lancaster is too far for us to see. Lancaster will be in possession for this exchange, with number 11 and 15 exchanging passes.
Very quick
They have
bit of passing play there. Yeah, and Lancaster just need to break down this York defence. They've been so solid today.
Number 7, I think that's now
Number
in
7
Lancaster.
is back on the field,
15.
ladies and gentlemen. Is number 8 also? Number 8 is also on the field.
However, a bit more farther away.
You
Number
definitely need those
2 and 15. I believe 2, 15, and 11 from Lancaster have quite a good team relationship.
Yep. I think they all have. I think both sides have been. The morale seems to be high on both sides to be able to come back into the games as they have done. And I believe between both sides as well, as we've already said, York and Lancaster, the self-refereeing element of this sport
has worked for all
100%,
3 matches.
Yeah. No bickering between the two sides. They've got on with it, and it's been a great trilogy of games to have watched today. Number 7 trying to shift his body weight a little bit.
York with very tight defense. And now number 2 again with possession. And number 8, is that?
I believe that's number 8 playing
8,
it to 7. And now 99 in possession.
99
we'll
in
wait for
possession.
number 7.
And back to number 7, and that I believe that's a point for Lancaster. Or no, discussion going on.
We will. They've given it. They have given it.
They've given it. Lancaster point again, proving my statistics.
17, not quite happy though. He threw up his arms there. I mean, we haven't got any video assistance to check on these things. So.
Sadly, due to the nature of the sport, the video assistance is not available.
In fact, we actually do have video assistance, but we're not quite certain of whether that was the correct call. But Lancaster get the point regardless, and game back on.
Both teams seemed satisfied with that decision. No bad blood, so.
I don't believe number 17 was for York though. He was the closest to number 7 at that time, and he threw up his arms in disagreement. He was not pleased with that one.
Well, I believe it's because it's so close to the game.
Yep.
Could be. I believe we are in the final few moments of the game, actually.
I don't think we can say that anymore after already claiming it. we've nearly been finished twice.
True.
We're gonna wait until we know 100% that the game is completely over before we claim that it's over. Because we have been enjoying it.
We have
100% we've been enjoying it. We wanted to stay on. We'll be patient before making that claim.
Exactly. If you have sadly missed the previous or this match of Ultimate Frisbee, there will be another Ultimate Frisbee, however, indoors fixture still going on during Roses. So you can still catch some amazing moments.
Certainly. I've seen a couple of the indoor matches. Futsal, I believe, was on before. Great atmosphere.
Definitely a bit warmer.
And not 100% a bit warmer, but definitely make your way down to those if you're available for them. And a great catch from number 7, Lancaster looking to attack. Is that another point for Lancaster? Lancaster,
and
number 5 gets the point. Lancaster.
That was passed between 8 to 7.
Was it 8 to 7?
8 to 7
I didn't see an 8 involved in that.
Because I believe it was 8-7-5.
It was definitely 7-5. If it was 8-7-5, then I apologise. And then your prophecy is coming true all the time.
What can I say?
The attacking plays of Lancaster.
I believe your Lancaster will throw now for the York possession.
Yep. Yeah.
In the next few moments.
Both teams having a little breather here. York having a discussion after the loss of the point there.
Exactly. Remember to follow closely Roses on YouTube or in radio. Exactly. Bear League FM or URY.
You struggled with that one quite a bit.
I apologize for my spelling.
There is also LA1 TV for the live visual coverage, and YSTV of York, who have made their way down.
Number 30 back in the field. Oh, going wide, very wide.
Trying to get back inside, though. I don't think it'll work, but it was an ambitious attempt from number 30. Perhaps the players are losing the legs, losing the legs and their arms here a little bit. It's going to warn on them.
Legs more. They have been running quite extensively. There's no big breaks here.
No, it's been tough. Tough
Very
on,
extensive.
Tough on the limbs this sport, 100%.
It's going to be Lancaster possession from the side, fighting for the points.
If Lancaster can just play this in here, I believe that's another point for them.
Number 2 passing to... I cannot see the number.
I think that's 42.
12.
42
Oh,
to
42.
15 with the disc now.
15.
Now 15. Struggling to see a little
Going
bit
to
here.
2 again. A lot of good passes between 2 and 15.
Now we've seen those two link up. Very well today. And
Back
they've
to
linked up
15.
just there again.
And that's
2
a
and 15.
point.
Spikes it down, number 15. Lancaster getting another point.
Oh, it's 12-13. 13 to York. Very close
It's
game.
a tight matchup again. And another timeout being called here after the point going Lancaster's way.
If you stay with us after the match, we will be interviewing your players from today's match from both sides, York and Lancaster.
We will?
We will.
Oh, okay. Right. Tremendously.
Hopefully.
Which one?
Well, hopefully
Which one
your
are you going to
favorite.
pick? I don't have a favourite. I know you have 2 favourites, so we've got to see which one we
favorite
get.
players from both teams.
We've got a pair of favourites.
Yes, we will see which of the players will be willing to chat with us. But I know a few of them are available.
I'm sure plenty.
Yes.
Well, we'll see how this the result turns out here.
Exactly.
Maybe a couple of them won't, depending on which way this swings.
But I think the atmosphere is good here at Ultimate Frisbee, so no bad blood even after a loss.
100%, it's
Number
been
16, York possession.
York looking to play it upfield, 40 for York with the disc. Playing it to 102. 102 being pressed by number 5. 102 swings upfield, looking for 51, I believe, but just not quite coming off there.
And
I believe possession is going back in favour of Lancaster.
I think so too. We will see, or maybe it's York.
No, I think it's Lancaster going to be playing it, playing up the field now.
Number 2 from Lancaster in possession.
Also, just if you want to have a watch, lacrosse is also still on pitch 1 next to us.
Number 8. Lancaster in possession, going
Number
very
8 playing
far
it to number 7.
Will he got it? No.
No, not quite.
Intercepted
not quite.
by York, number
42, I believe
42.
that was. It was a tremendous reach
also
from number
quite
42.
a good defense from 42 today.
No, very good, very good. Tremendous reach there from number 42.
A lot of good players to watch out for here.
Yep. No, he's done very well. All of them have. They must be absolutely shattered here. Having played from 9 a.m. this morning.
Yes.
Supporting each other.
York in possession, and was
Did
that a
52 get
catch?
that?
Will it be debated?
It's being debated.
It was on the knee slide with catch. Whether the disc touched the grass before,
I think 51 got that. You know, I think he caught that, but
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
The angle from our tent was not.
No,
the best.
It wasn't perfect, but I thought he got it. I thought he caught it on the body there, but
I thought it was like knee catching the disc. Like on
I think what we need here is the video assistance of someone with our live stream up.
Well, actually, I think 2 of our camera operators had quite a good view of that.
It would
so
be
maybe you watching the
beneficial to
stream
sport,
will tell us.
If someone's watching the stream and wants to come down here
And tell us.
and video review this.
Exactly. Tell us
very,
whether.
very helpful.
I believe.
51 has thrown it back.
I believe.
I think
was that a point?
No, York is still in possession. It was too far to be a point. York is still in possession. I just think they've restarted the play back, and now they've lost possession of it. York will be disappointed with that. Seems also like there's a side element to this sport of arguing. You need to have a good arguer on your on your ultimate frisbee team to try and win
every
it.
team needs a debater.
Yeah.
Well, if
100%.
if you're on the ultimate team and looking for a good debater, we will have Rose's debates going on this weekend. So maybe number 5, whether it is.
He's out wide. Number 5. And Lancaster get the point to number 15 again. Lancaster
That was a very
have
good.
done so well to get back in this game.
Yeah. There were quite a few moments when the point gap was quite big.
Yeah, no, they've fallen behind and drawn level and fallen behind, and now they seem to be back on track here.
How are you with the score?
We're gonna have to get a confirmation of that. I think we might be level, but we're gonna have to
I do
get some
think
confirmation.
so.
We can find some. I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's 13-13. We've got
It
some
has been
confirmation.
confirmed by press.
Thank you from our press officer. Keeping us up to date with the scores. We did think that, though, to be fair.
Yes.
We've been keeping up.
Well, we're not the best referees.
No, we
we
are not.
are into the game.
There
We
are no
locked in.
referees in the sport, so
Well,
there's that to
true.
consider. Yeah.
Only arguers.
only great debaters
Exactly.
in ultimate frisbee.
And York is going to be in possession, player 57,
Very deep York now with the disc.
42.
42 has done well defensively. We'll play it upfield. Number 30 who's
Number
been
30
a
back in the game.
great playmaker for his side. But
Ooh, and that was a bit of a
interception
shoulder.
and a dispute there between 57 and the Lancaster player. Perhaps the tensions are rising here. And we're seeing American football walk past us here in between pitch 1 and pitch 2.
I believe their match is going to be approaching soon. So
Very
if you are waiting on that,
Very exciting.
you won't have to wait long.
Very exciting music as well. Getting them in the mood there, York.
A full entrance by the York team with music, flags, and outfits.
Yep, white kits of York, which are going to get very muddy on the ride back home
Back,
to Yorkshire.
Back at
100%.
the ultimate field, we are still debating. I believe we're going to do a rerun,
Can someone get the video assistants out here? Because this is...
but it would be against the rules.
It would be against the rules. Yeah.
to have the video assistance. It's a rerun,
York have-
York possession
York have the
101.
possession Rerunning the play. Number 30 making a charge and run down the side there. Throws it very quickly.
Very far.
Oh,
and
it's
too far, I think.
it's too far. I don't think it's the point for York.
I
No, it
don't
didn't. He
believe
didn't
so.
quite catch it. We did see celebrations there, a little bit of confusion.
But I do think they might have been celebration from the Lancaster
From Lancaster,
side.
yes. We are seeing American football slide over to our pitch. Is that the next game on pitch 2?
I believe so.
Very
However,
snazzy bunch, the York American football team.
I would also like
Plenty
to
of
believe
flags
that
as
they
well.
have come here to enjoy some ultimate frisbee.
I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't? I think they may as well. There's no need to train for American football. When you're watching Ultimate Frisbee, you don't need to train.
Exactly.
You need to watch the end of this tremendous matchup. Lancaster and York, the Water Roses. Red versus
Lancaster
white.
in possession, number 11, back on the field with the disc, throwing a very long.
Number 8 with the disc now. He's out wide.
Is it going to be a magical pass to number
Being
7?
patient.
Oh no, number 2.
Plays it back to number 2. Thrown
Number
out to
11.
11 further up the field than we've seen him before.
Oh,
Plays it back to 2. Very patient from Lancaster, just trying to find the gap here.
oh, back to
Trying to find a
15,
way through.
15, 11. Some good passes, nice
11
passes.
swinging it to
Number
7 now. 7, who will he be looking for? I know who
Oh.
you're looking for him to pass it to.
But I haven't seen it. Ooh,
Number 2,
very.
Number 42,
yeah.
tremendous defensively. If we're hearing some noise behind us, that's the Lancaster American football team.
Yes, if you hear some noise behind, it
If you hear,
is
if
our.
you hear Kanye West, that is not us. We are still focused on Ultimate Frisbee. And I believe Lancaster have the point. And is that the victory for Lancaster? Lancaster have won Ultimate Frisbee. Celebrations behind us. from the American football team. And Lancaster, I believe, have won it. They are celebrating.
I think so.
Yep,
Oh,
I
no.
think they have won it.
Is it? Is it
Lancaster
official?
have won it, yeah. Whilst you
Lancaster-
were gone.
Oh, was I?
Whilst you left.
I am so sorry, dear
Lancaster
fans.
cheered in success of their victory 2-1 over York.
2-1 over York.
Over York today in Ultimate Frisbee, outside Ultimate
With
Frisbee.
York winning men's and Lancaster winning both women and mix.
You know who the true winner of today was, though?
The fans.
The fans, 100%. It has been a tremendous matchup between
But
these two sides.
remember, guys, it's not about the win. It's about the friends we made along the way.
100%. And it has been one hell of a game
As-
to conclude,
yeah.
but also two great games before that. Both sets of teams playing phenomenally well.
I do think so. Unfortunately, due to the game being very intensive and going a bit over time, I am not sure how much time we will have to bring you interviews with the players.
It does seem that American football will be taking over this pitch now.
I do think so.
We apologise for any background noise on the last possession of that play in Ultimate Frisbee. But do stay on with us because we will be having American football up next on pitch 2.
Which
If you want to make your way down, again, make sure you do.
It seems to be quite a good show. So please, if you're down here, stay with us. If you're still home, come here to the pitch 2.
The two teams embracing together. Lancaster and York arm in arm in the centre of the field.